She was 29 when her father called the family meeting. Emily had spent 8 years quietly working in the family manufacturing business, learning every department from the factory floor up. Her father had always said she was too soft for leadership. Her older sister Claire was the golden child, confident, outgoing, the one everyone assumed would take over. That afternoon, her father announced he was stepping down and handing the company to Claire. Emily spoke up. She had a detailed turnaround plan. She believed she could save the struggling business. Her family laughed. Her father patted her hand and said, "Sweetheart, this isn't for you." Claire smirked and said she'd modernize everything. Emily was quietly moved to a minor role. She stayed anyway, because it was still her family's legacy. The next 3 years were brutal. The company bled money under Claire's leadership. Suppliers left. Key employees quit. Debt piled up while Claire focused on flashy rebranding and expensive trips. Emily kept her head down, working late, fixing problems no one else saw, documenting everything. She watched her father's health decline as the business he built crumbled. Still, no one listened when she warned them. "I want to stop here, because you need to feel the quiet rage and heartbreak Emily carried every single day." She had been dismissed, overlooked, and belittled by the people who were supposed to love her most. The business her grandfather started was dying, and they were letting it happen while laughing at the one person who actually understood it. On paper, she looked powerless, a 32-year-old woman with no title and no voice. One night, after another disastrous board meeting, Emily made a decision. She stopped waiting for permission. She started quietly buying shares through a shell company. She reached out to old suppliers, loyal employees who had left, and investors who still believed in the original vision. She worked in silence for 18 months, saving every bonus, negotiating deals no one knew about. When the company finally hit rock bottom and needed emergency funding, Emily was ready. She made an offer to buy the majority stake, at a price the family could not refuse. The room went silent when they realized who was behind the offer. Her father stared at her in shock. Claire was furious. Emily stood calm and said, "You told me I wasn't capable. Today I'm proving you wrong by saving what you almost destroyed." Within 6 months, she turned the company around. Old clients returned. Profits climbed. She promoted the people who had been loyal and let go of the dead weight. At 34, she became the youngest CEO in the company's history, on her own terms. Her family watched from the outside as the business they dismissed her from became stronger than ever. Emily did not gloat. She did not seek revenge. She simply did what she had always known she could do. When her father finally asked how she did it, she smiled and said, "I stopped waiting for you to believe in me. I believed in myself." Today, the company thrives under her leadership. Her sister works in a minor role if she chooses to. Emily carries no bitterness, only the quiet satisfaction of someone who finally stepped into her own light. She rebuilt more than a business. She rebuilt her belief in herself. Every morning, she walks into the office that is now truly hers. The future belongs to her, completely. Before you go, answer honestly in the comments. Have you ever been laughed at or dismissed by your own family when you knew you could do something great? What did proving them wrong feel like, and did it change how you see yourself? Leave your story below. Someone reading this today needs to hear they are not alone. If this story stayed with you, hit subscribe. Every week on Quiet Reckoning, one real story, one truth, one reckoning. The next story is already waiting. I'll see you there.